Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a look that's a little less wearable for every day, but super sultry, vampy. So let's get on into it. I'm calling this my Glampire look. That was super inspired by someone on Instagram, so thank you so much for giving me that idea. And I'm starting off by putting on some Dipbrow pomade in my brows. I am going to be going a little bit more intense than I would like on a class day or something like that, just so it kind of fits the whole look and it's not overpowered by the rest of the look. And then I'm going to just clean them up with some concealer and this awesome Wet n Wild concealer brush. Then with Anastasia's Jet Waterproof Cream color, I'm going to lay this down as a base. And it is a little bit drier than I would like, so it was a little bit hard to blend out, but I made it work nonetheless. And then I'm taking a concealer brush and just buffing out the edges so it's not too intense, but like I said, it was just super, super dry. So first I'm going to be taking the black shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour palette and just packing that over the base. Then using that transition shade and that really big pan in the palette, I'm going to just fluff out the edges and start to diffuse out that black line. And then I do end up taking it up higher on a clean brush to kind of give a really nice transition shade. Then going into the Manny MUA and Makeupgeek palette, I'm going to use the shade Mars and I'm going to blend this into my crease. First concentrating it really intensely. It does look a little crazy, but then I'm going back in with that transition shade from Kat Von D and I'm really buffing out the edges to get really nice soft lines. Nothing crazy harsh will be left behind. I just keep on diffusing. I did this for a good like 5 minutes just to make sure I didn't have any harshness. Then taking Aphrodite from the palette, I'm going to just put this right into my crease just to deepen it up a little bit more. That way it kind of just diffuses from black to dark purple to red. And then going back in with that black, I'm just packing it right over the black one more time to intensify it. And then we are done with the eyeshadow. Then using the Marc Jacobs Highliner in the shade Black, I'm going to just tightline and then line my waterline a little bit, which is something I very rarely do now. I used to rock this look so much in middle school, but once I got a little bit older, I realized that I didn't really love that look on me anymore. So I want waterlining, which is always such a weird. Then with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and the House of Lashes Featherette, I'm going to just pop these both on. And then onto the face we go. I'm using the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. First, just kind of gliding it all over my face and then patting it in with my finger. Then with the two Marc Jacobs correctors, I'm going to just put the orange one underneath my eyes to cancel out any dark circles and also around my mouth and any other dark areas on my face. Then with the green, I'm putting this on my jawline and on my kind of cheekbone area to hide all of my redness. And then I'm just buffing that in with my Morphe E6. Then taking the Covergirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation, I'm going to just put this on my face just by dotting it first. Then again with my Smashbox Primer Oil and my Morphe E6, I'm going to just start to blend this all over my face. I do like to put the droplets on the brush directly and then kind of distribute that oil before it just kind of gets all into one side of my face. Then with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, I'm going to highlight my under eye as well as making sure to get in those inner corners of my eyes to take away any of the eyeshadow that might have distributed into that little area. Then with Benefit's High Beam, I'm going to put this on the cheekbone area and then blend it in with my finger and also taking it up onto that temple area. And I have been loving this guy. I've had it for years and I never really use it too much, and lately it has just been my jam, so I'm just blending this with my finger. But first, I'm going to set my under eye area and the majority of my face with the RCMA No Color Powder. And then we go in with the Jeffree Star's Peach Goddess. So I'm just buffing this on my face with my Morphe M501, as always. I'm packing it on for a couple minutes. Then with the Balm's Bahama, I'm going to just put this in the hollows of my cheeks and around my temples and a little bit on my jawline. And today I'll be blushing up my cheeks with some MAC Warm Soul. Then jumping back into the eyes, I'm taking that transition shade from the Kat Von D palette and just starting out to smoke out my lower lash line. And then I'm going back in with Mars from the Makeupgeek and Manny MUA palette and really packing this on to my lower lash line and diffusing it out. And I do believe I added a little bit of Aphrodite really close to the lower lash line. And then taking a little bit of Jeffree Star's Peach Goddess, I'm highlighting my inner corners. Then with Jordana's red lip liner, I'm going to just outline my lips a little bit. It was a little bit brighter than I was expecting it to be, but I just went with it since I was topping it off with a liquid lipstick after. And for liquid lipstick today, I'm taking the Jeffree Star Redrum shade and just filling in my lips entirely. But before that completely dries, I am taking a little bit of Anastasia's Midnight, putting some on the back of my hand, and then taking a little lip brush and really packing it onto the outer corners of my lips and then diffusing it inward to create a slight ombre. And that completes this look. I know this might be a little bit too much for every day, so if you're feeling a little less daring, you can totally lose the lashes and put on a more subtle lip color like Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow. And I feel like this look just kind of makes it a little bit more wearable. I did go to the grocery store like this after. I had no issues. No one was really staring. It was all good. And I do really love the combination of a nude lip with a really bold eye. So that completes the second look. But hey, you know me, the bolder, the better, so I would rock the red and black shade for sure. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as well as follow me on all my social media. And I will see you guys in my next video.